Hey guys, how's it going everyone? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome on back to a brand new LEGO Incredibles Customs video. And today we're going to be putting together some more Spider-Man characters into LEGO Incredibles, or at least attempting to do a good job at that. And of course, the two characters that we're going to put today are the two final characters for the Spider-Man customs that we have been working on. Of course, last episode we put together this guy right here, Craven, and then of course also Venom, which, well, I just say was received just as well as I had hoped. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go on ahead and move on to Edna Mode's house, where we are going to go on ahead and put together the next few characters that we are working on. And of course, if you've read the title, you know which two characters those are. As I promised, we would be creating Mysterio, because that was one of the highly requested characters that you guys have been asking for. So he will be one of the characters that we are going to go on ahead and put together here today. And the other one is actually going to be Doc Ock, because a lot of you guys were actually asking for a Doc Ock custom as well. So that's what we're going to go on ahead and attempt to do here today. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with Doc Ock and then move on to the one, the only Mysterio. All right, so first things first, things that we know about Doc Ock. We need to have yellow gloves. And by the way, when I say Doc Ock, I'm going for the comic book design, so we're going to go with a green and yellow motif. That's kind of the idea that we're going for. So I'm going to start with the things that I know are easy, such as the arms, the hands, those types of things. So we're going to go with the green. I might actually go with the lime green, because I think... Actually, no, you know what? Let me look at the torso first. Just because the torso is what's going to allow me to decide. And I do know that the nice thing is that Doc Ock has a green outfit, and there's a lot of really cool green outfits in the game. So ideally we want something that's green and yellow. Green and yellow, green and yellow. Something like that actually might work decently well. So I might use that. That's a possibility. I might use this actually. Yeah, you know what? This might work because it's got a little bit of a different color in there. And plus, it almost looks like he's got some tech pieces and everything like that connecting to the tentacle arms, which is, by the way, going to be the most difficult part about this character, is getting the tentacle arms correctly, because obviously I can't add tentacle arms. So it's going to be interesting. That's what I'm getting at. And by interesting, I mean it's probably going to be a nightmare. But I guess we'll see as we continue to build this thing, what we're going to end up with. So that's an interesting option. Man, I kind of like those legs for Doc Ock, but that's a completely different style of green, so that's why I don't necessarily want to use it. You know what? I think what we're going to need to do is just go on ahead and make the legs just all one solid color, which will be green, and hopefully I have the option to do that. Nope, not that green. That green. And now, of course, the most important part is whether or not I can change the hips to that green. And it seems like I can. So that's good. All right. So we have most of the body figured out. Now, for the face, we want something that has glasses, ideally. So, ideally, the way that you want them to be is really almost like in this style. Something like that, almost. Where it's kind of almost like visor glasses. They're not really glasses. But obviously these are all, like, these would work well, but again, these all have like masks and stuff, so they're not going to work. That's really frustrating. I feel like that could be a funny Doc Ock. Funny take on Doc Ock, I should say. Those honestly would work perfect for Doc Ock. Like those glasses right there would be pretty cool. I'm trying to think. Maybe we could go with like a female version of Doc Ock, just to make it a little bit more unique. Something a little different, you know? Flip it on its head. We could also go with this. Right? Because it kind of looks like glasses. Or this. Let's try this. And then the right hairstyle. If there is a right hairstyle. Okay, so he's usually got kind of the bowl cut type thing going on. I don't know if they have that hairstyle. I think this one would work decently well for him as well, oddly enough. But let's see if they have a more accurate look. That's not going to work. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. Whoa, what's this hairstyle? Have we used this before? I think we did for Harley or something like that. No? No. Definitely nope. Okay, so there are quite a few options, but none of them are really what we're looking for. I know they've used this hairstyle for the film version of Doc Ock, I think. I wonder if we did that in brown. Would that work? I guess it sort of works. Because they just... Ah, man. I guess we could use this one as well. But the one that they typically use for him is not in the game. Or at least I don't see it as an option here. So, I guess we'll go with this one then. Just for some type of accuracy's sake. And before we wrap it up, I did want to try to equip at least something to him. Like even like this, right? Where as if the tentacle arms are all folded up. Or just something on the back. Because I feel like you must have something equipped to Doc Ock, or else it's just going to be completely inaccurate. Now, of course, we could make the argument to just use the wings or something like that. Like, heck, even maybe if you paint the wings gray, they might even look somewhat similar. But I feel like the best look that we can pull off to have something techy is this. So we're going to go with that, the Hypershock, as the equipment piece for Doc Ock. And what I'm going to give him as far as powers is electricity. I don't know why. I just feel like it works for the character. I think it'll fit him to kind of give him that electrical, you know, hacker type ability. So maybe that's why I should have just given him the tech ability. But, you know, I think that it makes him look a little bit more menacing using the abilities that we have set out for him. So Doc Ock, and of course you could spell out the full name, Dr. Octopus, or... what was his first name? Octavius? Something Octavius. I don't remember. But that's not bad. I'm not going to lie. That is not a bad take on the character at all. We actually ended up with a pretty decent look for Doc Ock. So that is our 11th custom that we have designed that is based on Spider-Man. So with that in mind, it's time for the 12th and final character to be put together, and that will be Mysterio. So, for Mysterio, I left the suggestion that I was going to go on ahead and use this face, which a lot of people got upset about because they were like, hey, you got to use like a dome face. I felt like that would work really well because it gives us kind of a cool menacing look for the character. But I think that there's lots of people that prefer the idea of just using this, let's say. The issue I have with using this one as the go-to is the fact that it has two distinct colors. Like if we could paint the visor white as well, I would definitely use that because it kind of looks like the clear head that you would get from Mysterio. So that makes this a little bit more difficult in terms of deciding. Maybe if I could color match. Could go with a yellow helmet, right? Just so it's all one solid color, you know? And again, I understand that it should be white. We could go maybe with a green and yellow look, right? I wonder, would that look decent? You know, something like that. Let's try that. I think that might actually work out. Let's pick a face that mostly covers up kind of underneath so you can't really see. There we go. The green works pretty well, so we could use that. And I think he has yellow gloves as well, I believe at least. So interesting that both characters today have yellow gloves. It's either yellow or green. Let's go with yellow. We'll go with yellow, and I hope I'm right. The cape is purple, so we're going to save that for last because I think that's going to really be the thing that kind of works to our advantage to make it look very cool and unique. As far as the torso piece, I sort of thought maybe to use, not this one, sorry, to use this one. But now I'm thinking that might be too dark of a green, right? What else was there available? Nope. Definitely nope. Okay, that sort of stinks. I wish there was something that had like a checkered pattern, which I guess technically in theory this right here sort of does, but it's just clearly a shirt, so that's why I don't want to use it, because you can see on the front the print work is obvious. Like if it didn't have those buttons, I would use it honestly, but because it does, we're not going to go on ahead and use that. Let's see for the arms what kind of greens. Ooh. Ah, man. I feel like those arms are pretty good, but so are these ones with the scales and everything. Man, there's a lot of good options here, huh? Ooh, these ones are even better because they have a little bit of yellow in them as well. Nice. I like that. Now, for the legs, let me see what they have as far as green is concerned. I kind of want to use those because they have those mystical eyes, so it kind of works with the magician theme, you know? Although these ones here would work really well for this as well. Oh, man. There's a couple of good options here, man. So will these ones, honestly. You know what? Since I think I've used those fire breaker legs before, or fire break legs, let's use these ones just to mix it up a little bit. Match up the hip piece, which now, of course, is all matching. And then the moment of truth is to go on ahead and add the crucial component of a purple cape. Dude, that is pretty awesome. Now, of course, again, we could mix this up a little bit and try a few things here. We could go with the white helmet, which, to be fair, I think does look a little bit better. But the visor not matching is just bothering me so much. What if we did this? Does that work? No, because then the helmet doesn't really stand out. Whoa. Huh, that's interesting. It's kind of a blue and it almost works. Whoa, you know what? I think I'm going to go with that. That is so random. I did not think I would use that as the color. But, wow, that actually looks pretty sweet. All right, now, as far as powers, I have a power in mind for this character, and that will be the psionic powers, because I feel like they will fit well for this character. And with that being said, ladies and gents, we have now gone ahead and put together Mysterio. So, with that in mind, ladies and gents, of course, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section below which of the two designs you like best. We're going to take a look at both characters out in the hub world in just 1 second. But what I want to hear from you guys is, of course, which of the two characters you guys like the best for today. Take a quick moment to go on ahead and hit that like button, guys, if you enjoyed today's video. And in addition to that, I wanted to go on ahead and, of course, announce and confirm that, yes, indeed, tomorrow you can expect a showcase of all 12 Spidey characters that we have put together over the last little while. I'm super duper proud of the majority of the designs that we've put together. Some of them are a little bit more lame, like Venom and other characters like that. But overall, if I had to give it a rating, I'm pretty proud of what we've done. Now, this also, of course, means that you can go on ahead and start to come up with ideas for what you would like to see next. Like, would you like to see 12 Harry Potter characters, or, I don't know, 12 Disney characters, or Pixar characters? Whatever it is that you guys would like to see next, let me know down in the comments section below. And for now, let's go on ahead and take a look at our final two characters. So first and foremost, we have Doc Ock, who, again, surprisingly so, has turned out quite nice. I really, really like the overall look that we went with. I know that I went for a really bright green, but I think it works because, again, it will stand out and therefore hopefully make the character unique in comparison to all of the other characters that we've already put together, like characters like Vulture or Sandman or Rhino or Shocker and so on and so forth. And then, of course, we put together Mysterio, who is one of our best characters overall, without a shadow of a doubt. I am super duper stoked with the way that this character turned out. And with all that in mind, ladies and gents, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will, of course, hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.